Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Help support my channel. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers pretty much as soon as possible. So then I go live streaming because YouTube policy, they won't let me go live until I have 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to all the folks out there that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet, please take this moment now with helping me. Click subscribe. Next, click the bell. And next, click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Plus, click the thumbs up button and every time you watch my videos. If you got value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on either my Patreon or PayPal links. If you join my Patreon page, then you'll get early access to these videos 24 hours before they're posted on the YouTube and lots more. If you prefer just leaving a small tip, click on PayPal. Either way, then you get that warm sense of satisfaction years down the line knowing that you helped me become a successful YouTuber.
Wednesday, July 20th, 1:54 p.m. New York time. Good afternoon. Let's discuss day trading. Let's discuss options. Combining them both together, it's a beautiful thing. First, let's do a top down of the S&P 500 because that's what I'm day trading and swing trading. We're looking here first at the cash S&P 500, symbol SPX. FYI, when I say cash, and when most knowledgeable traders say cash, they're referring to the equity market that trades from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. New York time. Look at monthly candles, current candles, inside candle. Little tiny candle compared to the other ones. We're already past halfway through the month, small trading range, hovering above a demand zone. Looking at the weekly, candles green, higher high, higher low. The trend is up, retracing the prior downward trend. Nice. Look at that. It broke that swing high. From there, broke above consolidation. We'll see at the end of the week where we close. If we close above that, that's even more bullish. Let's remove that swing high. And the daily, excuse me. Let's zoom in a little bit. We got going on here. Well, we have a trend to the upside of the daily. Higher high, higher low from yesterday, the daily candle. Yesterday, daily candle, very bullish candle. It's like a boner. That's what some traders refer to that as. Yeah, almost no wick on the top and bottom. And because it's green, it was extremely bullish. Not surprised when it followed through. Current candle is forming a bearish form. But the point is, it broke in and above this supply zone where sellers were before, broke above it. So now we want to see if we're going to close above it at the end of the day. And here we have ICE. This is a stream. It gapped down. And look at that. It's already rejecting it. It hasn't even gotten there. So we'll see at the end of the week, even if we test this and where we close. That would give much more broader view of what's happening in the next few days. Now we're looking at the ES. The ES is the futures of the S&P 500, 4-hour candle bars. All right, current 4-hour candle, which will be completing at 5 p.m. Prior green candle, yeah, the one from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Look at that. It tested and went above midpoint. See that gray horizontal line? That's midpoint. I drew off a daily candle because that daily candle was big. So we rejected it. Massive consolidation up here. Interesting. Yep. So here was yesterday, impulse move up, followed by another impulse move up. Overnight, we went higher into the supply zone of sellers, rejected it, rolled over, came down to quarters, 39.25, just above this green demand zone. Nice. We first went higher. And now we're hovering around this 39.50 number. Very interesting. All right. Now let's look at the hourly. Same thing. Same drawings off the S&P 500. Yes. Currently, we're trending down. Big sell-off already. Yep. Rejected. Numbers 35.75. Very interesting. Again, let's look here at the 4-hour and go into the 1-hour opportunities. And let's go to the SP 500 cash index. There we go. SPX cash. I'm going to test you. What are the hours for the SPX? Hello, what are the hours? 0930 to 4 p.m. But the options expire 15 minutes after. That would be at 4:15 p.m. so they could settle for the single stocks. Okay, we're looking here on my 0 DTE trade I did today. 0 DTE. 0 means the expiration is the same day, 0 DTE. And DTE is days to expiration. Well, the number in front of it is 0. That means, again, it expired today, expires today. These expire at 4:15. A lot of options expire just at 4 p.m., but certain indexes, such as the SPX, expire at 4:15, like I said, because it's got calculations to do for all those stocks in it. Okay, so market open, each of these are 30 minutes. Market opened. Within the first 30 minutes, I did a trade, a bullish trade. It was using options, and it was a vertical trade. That's a key word. Listen to that. Vertical trade. Vertical spread. Vertical spread. Go back to Sesame Street and listen to that. Vertical spread. There are two kinds of vertical spreads. There are debit vertical spreads, credit vertical spreads. I trade credit vertical spreads. Has a higher chance of being successful, of winning the trades, and time decay is on my side. You have a strategy that works with the debit vertical spreads. Good, if that's working for you. I prefer the credit spreads. Yep. So like I said, I put it on at 0938 and it got closed at 1027. 50% profits I took. Got in the trade. I placed a worker order for 50% and it closed me out. Yeah, it went higher after that. I could have made more money, but I left money on the table for you all to take if you took it. At the end of the day, if it never tests this short strike, well, that means I could have kept 100% of the money collected. Excuse me. But that's not how I do money management, because there's a chance, just like you see now, it went to the high already rolling over. So thank goodness I did not get greedy and I have a money management plan. Most traders fail on the money management, and that's where they lose long term. Yeah. So if it's millions of dollars trade, well, then you might be able to stay in the game for several years. If you have $10,000, you might be able to stay in for a few hours, a few weeks, a few months. But again, it's because they fail on money management. Okay. Let's go look at the S&P 500 futures, which I traded the options. This one, again, was options on the S&P 500. Again, same thing, vertical spreads, credit vertical spreads. I placed this trade at 5:11 a.m. in the morning, and it got closed at 10:21 when that big move up. So let's zoom in a little bit. Again, we're looking at 30-minute charts. So obviously when I went in here, it pulled back. I took some heat, pulled back lower, took some more heat, consolidation, and then went up. Nice. I did not get out in the high, but I did take 50% profits. I'm happy with it. Again, that's 0 DTE. Excuse me. Why did I trade options on the ES at 5:11 a.m. instead of the SPX? Well, listen back, rewind back. I told you the SPX that offers options does not open until 0930 a.m. New York time, but the futures are opened so you could trade the future contracts as well as the options on the futures. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, there are financial markets in the United States that are open nearly 24/7. It's not just the stock market in the US. And the future Chicago Mercantile Exchange, beautiful thing, offering financial products. Their commissions, their fees are terrible, and their pricing is terrible. Deal with it or don't trade it. Let's look at the other options I did last night. So this is the 1 DTE, 1 DTE. So you know what the 0 DTE was? What's the 1 DTE? Well, obviously, that's 1 day to expire. So I placed this trade last night. This was a bearish vertical trade, a bearish credit spread. I placed it at 10:17 p.m. up here, and it got closed at 3:35 a.m. for 50% profits. Excuse me. I apologize. So that worked out good. And when that closed, woke up in the morning, saw it closed. And after that, in the morning, did my fitness thing, came back home. When I came back home, like I said, I looked back at the charts and I did another one the other direction. So that was beautiful. Got the opportunity to do 3 different trades on the markets with options. And then during the morning session, I also did scalping the ES, and that's fast using the 1 and 5 minute charts. Mostly it was the 1 minute chart today. So that was a whole different account, different methodology. But again, these are day trading using options. Very nice. I'm a happy camper. It worked out well. So going forward here on the 4 hour, this evening, I'll look for trades for this sometime after 8 p.m. New York time. And if I see any, I'll enter. If not, I'll sit on hands and wait. So I'll have to update all these charts after the futures markets close, after 5 p.m. because they reopen at 6 p.m. Some things may not have to be adjusted and some things will be. Yep. See how things go. Many thanks for watching, and I hope you support my channel either by clicking like or subscribing, or join my Patreon and get much more further details.